Hi, I'm Jason, the Wildlife Gadget Man, and this is the ISaw Edge Action Camera. Now, it's a 4K camera with built-in Wi-Fi, an LCD display and a host of other accessories. And at 160 quid or less, it potentially offers fantastic value for money. But the question is, how does it perform? Well, I'm going to be putting it through its paces over the next few days, but I thought I'd start by creating an unboxing video. So here we go. Here's the ISaw Edge in its packaging. And if we turn it around, we can see we've got details of all the accessories here. I'm interested to see those. And if we carry on turning around, what do we got here? We've got some spec details on the back here. Let's have a quick look at those. So we've got 4K at 10 frames per second. Now that's quite a slow frame rate. So it'd be interesting to see how that performs in the real world. Full HD at 60 frames per second. That's good. A superior 16 megapixel sensor. Now I think this camera uses the Sony Exmor sensor, so that should offer some really good performance. Built-in Wi-Fi, LCD and mic, all good stuff. An f2.5 lens with a 170 degree angle. Excellent, good wide angle views there. 720p at 120 frames per second slow motion video, another good feature. Lots of manual adjustments and an app for iOS and Android devices by the looks of it. Right, let's have a look inside the actual box. Let's get to the goodies. So, open that up. So, we've got a box of accessories there, and then we've got the camera and a couple of other bits there. Right, so let's start by looking at the camera. So here we go. Now, as you'd expect, it looks very similar to a GoPro. Now, I've got a GoPro here. Here we go. This is the Hero 3. And as you can see, very similar indeed. Size, design, all really very familiar. Now, the GoPro is still the king of the action cameras, offering some fantastic features and excellent quality. Now, for some people, they're a bit too expensive. The ISaw Edge is roughly 100 to 150 pounds cheaper than the equivalent GoPro camera. So for some people, if this performs well, it could offer an excellent alternative. Right, so let's see if we can get inside the housing here. We've got a good strong latch on the top there, that's pretty robust. And the spec says that the housing should offer protection down to around about 40 meters, which is good. The camera has a real snug fit inside the housing there. Right, here we go. And here's the camera. Lovely little compact unit. And it feels quite chunky. You know, maybe it doesn't feel quite as the same kind of quality as the GoPro, but nonetheless, it still feels really quite pleasing to the touch. Good quality materials there. And we've got the lens just poking out of the front of the body, which is not an issue. And on the front of the camera, we've got two buttons, setup and a mode, and a status LED there. On the top of the camera, we've got, I would imagine this must be the mic here, an LED, and the on, off and recall button. On the side here, we've got an HDMI connector, a micro USB connector for connecting to your computer and for charging, and a micro SD slot. Now I've already got an SD card in there at the moment. And on the back here, we've got the LCD display with another couple of LEDs there by the looks of it. And on this side here, we've got a little vent, could be speakers behind there, just a little bit of airflow to help keep the camera nice and cool. And on the bottom here, we've got the battery compartment. Good stuff. Right, let's put that down for a second. Let's have another quick look at the waterproof housing. As I say, very similar to a GoPro. Again, maybe not quite as robust as to the touch as the GoPro housing, but it still feels really quite substantial. Good quality materials. The actual latches feel good, the buttons feel like they've got a good positive action on them, so that should work pretty well. Next thing we've got what we got here. All right, it's a little suction mat. That looks pretty good, and really quite sticky by the looks of it. Wow, so it's got a bit of a protective housing there. Oh, there we go, look. Excellent. Oh yeah, that's really quite sticky, so that looks good. That could offer some really good mounting options there. The first thing that springs to mind for me, obviously because I'm looking at this type of camera in relation to wildlife and that kind of thing, and this could be a good option for mounting your camera on a window overlooking a window feeder for garden birds. So that could be pretty good. Let's pop that back. And then we've got a handle for mounting the camera, so you can hold that with the camera on top. Could be good for filming yourself or for filming the action. Could offer a little bit more stability when you're filming in various different situations. So that's another good accessory. Not something that I've seen before in many of these GoPro kits, action cam kits. Let's pop the camera there. Let's move those to the side for a second and let's have a look inside the goodie box here. So as we open it up, we can see we've got a little sticker there, we've got guarantees, and we've got instruction leaflets. Good stuff. We've got a little bag for carrying all the goodies. Excellent. A nice little touch. Put that to the side there. We've got a couple of different types of clip-on mounts with the 3M's sticky labels on the back. A couple of spares there as well by the looks of it, so that's all handy. So we've got one of those for mounting on a flat surface. This one looks like it's for a curved surface. Excellent. We've got a clip attachment there. Good stuff. We've got a couple of pivot arms by the looks of it, so you can add these together like this, I would imagine, and then add that to your mounting to enable you to adjust the camera in lots of different angles. So that's good stuff. Let's put those down there. We've got a number of screw attachments for securing the camera to the various brackets. There's the standard tripod mount. That's the one that probably will get the most use, particularly from me anyway. Let's put that down there. Right. Okay, so we've got the standard camera housing there, the non-waterproof housing. Let's just try the camera in there. Now, I think it just pushes in. Yep, it goes in there quite snugly. Now that's a good tight fit. That's not going to fall out of there, and chances are that's probably the housing that I'm going to use quite a lot of, I would imagine. Good stuff. Let's pop that there. What do we got here? Oh, you've got a battery, 3.7 volts, 1000 milliamp hours. Now I think according to the spec, the battery should last around about 100 minutes or so. So it'll be interesting to try that during the testing stages. We've got a USB lead there, and we've got a little lanyard attachment that I think we can fit either to the base of a bracket. So if you're holding the camera, you can keep hold of it. Or, I think I'm right in saying, yep, there we go. We've got a little connector there on the back of on the bottom of the handle, so we can pop that around our wrist and hold the camera securely. So we're not going to drop it if we're in the middle of some action or something. So there you go, quite a selection of goodies. So there you go, that's the ISaw Edge Action Camera. Now, judging by what you get in the box, it potentially offers fantastic value for money, but it's only as good as the camera performs. So I'm now going to put this through some extended testing and review, and I should get the full review on the website, www.wildlifegadgetman.com, in the next few days or so. So don't forget to check that out. Thanks for watching the video, and if you've enjoyed it, please click on the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.